After I done up the standards, like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border. Hold up, you know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the whole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me Todd Gurley, hit the hole, then I'm real.
Playoff football has come to the west coast of Florida, and we are at Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Chicago Bears,
Brett Maher is set
and the
to kick
Tampa Bay
off.
Buccaneers. For a chance to come back to this very stadium in 2 weeks' time, we are off and running in the NFC Championship. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ain't got time for no debate. It's for the taking. No hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pull out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them buckets. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. No, it's my dogs, they by my side.
Ready? 54's Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he'll wind up with about
David
6.
Montgomery, the Bears ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31.
Produces 6 yards.
It's a pickup
Brings
of
up
6.
second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Switch up. 48's the Mike.
On second down, Montgomery. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
David Montgomery, the
a
ball
gain
carrier.
of 5, good enough for the
Brought
first
down at the 35-yard line.
Burst there, and he nicely
A
bit
gain
off.
of 5.
Pretty decent gain.
First down, Chicago.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, alert 3, alert.
Red, up.
Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Cordero Patterson. 65 yards. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Eddie Pinheiro lining up for the extra point.
On this stage, conference championship game, every play is magnified, and that was a big play.
No doubt
His
about
kick
it. One
is
thing that has
good.
these guys a step away
Makes
from a
the
shot in
score
the big
Bears
game.
7.
Their big
Buccaneers,
playability.
nothing.
They can strike from anywhere.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Taking it about the 1. And he gets it to the 30-yard line, but the football's not going to stay there. There's a penalty marker down. So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Check, 45's the Mike. Check, 45's the Mike.
Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw.
That is!
And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they bring this one back.
Trubisky's pass complete to number 27. Touchdown, Chicago.
The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I
Eddie
love your
Pinheiro
description.
lining up
Although
for
for
the
the
extra
offense, they're
point.
not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the
kick is
receiver, hard to
good.
fault him. He's just going for extra
Makes the
yards.
That's
score
exactly what you're
Bears
supposed to do, but you
14.
have to take care of the football.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the
Eddie
score
Pinheiro to
14 to
kick off
7.
for Chicago.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so
at their
a
own
net gain of
26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for
Ronald
6.
Jones, the ball carrier.
Memory to play in the NFL.
The
You got to
tackle
remember
by
what you did
Jalen
wrong so you don't
Johnson.
repeat it. But you can't
It's a
dwell
gain
on
of
it
5.
because then you will
Brings up
repeat
second
it.
and
That's what you
5
don't want to do.
at the 31-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
All day, punt. 58.
Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to
Ronald
the 32.
Jones, the ball carrier.
And the big fella
He's
stuffed that
tackled
one
at
up
the
in a big
32-yard
way.
line.
I think doubling
A gain of a
him
yard
has to
on
be a
the play.
priority because you
Brings
can't
up
move up to the
3rd
next
and
level if you don't
4.
take care of him first.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some. He don't want it. Hey, check it.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across
And
the
the
40-yard
Buccaneers,
line.
first
3rd
down.
and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and
First
it
and
worked.
10
First
at the
down.
42-yard line.
Hey, touch. 380. Against the mic. You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. 1053 Linda.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And they'll get him down after a
Leonard
pickup of 8.
Fournette, the ball
2nd and 2.
carrier. Tackle made
Down
right at
early. How do you
midfield.
get back in the
It's a
game? Maybe
gain of 8.
establish the run.
Brings
I
up
think they're trying to do
2nd
that.
and 2.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 and the 46. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let it pick up the 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Jones breaking from the contact.
Jones again, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 39-yard
Early
line.
on, and
8
take a great
yards
play
on the
call to
pickup.
realize you
Brings
want to
up
establish a
2nd
guy this
and
caliber who
2.
runs like this early because it'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Mike 53.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be brought down, losing
Ronald
yardage
Jones,
back
the
at the
ball
40.
carrier.
2 yards the
Roquan
loss,
Smith
and now
in
they go
on the
from
tackle.
2nd and 2 to a tough
It's
3rd
a
and
loss
4.
of 2. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he's able to get it to the 31, and
That's
that's enough for
another
the
Tampa
first.
Bay Buccaneers.
That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, though, if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain
Ronald
of 9
Jones,
before
the
being
ball
brought
carrier.
down 2nd and
He was
right in
taken
the
down
yard.
at the 22-yard
Well,
line.
they're making an
A
effort to
gain
get
of
the ground
9.
game going
Brings
tonight.
up
So
2nd
far, it's
and
working.
1.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting
the
all
Buccaneers,
day long to
first
get out
down.
here and take off.
2 yards, good
1st
enough
and
for
10 at the
first.
20-yard line.
On 1st down, Jones. It's a pickup
Ronald
of 4,
Jones,
and it'll
the
bring
ball
up
carrier.
2nd down.
Tackle made at the
Football guy, that's a
16-yard
pretty
line.
run because
4
everyone is in
yards on
sync
the
right
pickup.
there. Obviously, the guy carrying the
2nd
ball,
and
but how about the
6.
people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Watch the edge. Watch the safety creep. Whip. Gold 50. Watch the whip. 72.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Drop deep. Shift.
Hey, check it.
Check 49.
72.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Leonard Fournette on the carry. Taken down at the 11-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Kill.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Get him, boy.
Spin the block around just like the hands of the clock. Come like a hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend in my energy paralyzed. I'm like a figure 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Regular.
They'll go with Jones. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score.
Quarter.
This is the
With
NFL
score,
on EA Sports.
14. Buccaneers, nothing.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Here we go. Watch the shift.
Go Bandit.
Now Jones. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
Jones again, the ball carrier.
Only a yard that time.
Eddie Jackson
2nd and
brought him
goal.
down.
Be interesting
It's a
to see
gain of
now
a
what they do
yard.
offensively
Brings up
down near the
2nd
goal line
and
after
goal.
not much there
At
that
the
time.
6-yard
As the
line.
offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And this is going to result in losing
Ronald
yardage.
Jones, the ball
They're driven
carrier.
back to the 8-yard line.
Brought down by
It'll
Khalil
go
Mack.
down as a 2-yard
A
loss, and
of
it
2
brings
on
up
the
a
play.
3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Watch the pass. Here we go.
Hey, Alabama.
Shotgun now for Brady. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender
Brady's
right
pass,
there with him to
intended
force
for
that to the
Ronald
ground.
Jones.
And 4th
Incomplete.
down now coming up. Well, so a drive that
Tucker
spans all that
McCann
time, and yet you
on
may
for the
only come
field
away
goal.
with 3 points here.
A
Well, your
25-yard
defense, all
attempt.
right? They actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns,
Makes the score
that's
Bears
frustrating.
14.
They've got to figure out how to close
Buccaneers
out these
3.
long drives and get 6s instead
Brett
of
Maher
3s.
set to kick
After
off.
the main field goal, Maher back out there to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the
Cordero Patterson
26
on the
officially.
return.
So a
The
net
Bears
gain
take
of
over
1 there.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what
David
you did before
Montgomery, the
because
ball
that
carrier.
worked, but you have to be prepared
And
for
Dominican
wrinkles and
Suh on
counters
the stop.
because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Tackle made back at the
That's what I'd like to see out
22-yard
of this
line.
defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now Trubisky to throw. His throw incomplete.
Trubisky's
Allen
pass.
Robinson, the intended receiver.
For Allen
And it's
Robinson.
third down.
Incomplete.
Every now and then, you hope some volleyball training actually comes into play as a defender. When the ball's tipped in the air, nice play by the defense, got a hand on it, but when it's in the air, it's up for grabs. And too many times in this league, we've seen great plays happen for an offense as a result of a ball tipped in the air. So what you really want to do is be that guy who comes off the back line and spikes it, knocks it to the ground. Don't let him have that opportunity.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Trubisky. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Able to convert on third and 14. A terrific play call.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Things definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
They'll run on first down. It's Patterson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
He was brought down
it's a
by
6-yard gain on the
David.
ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, what up? 180. Mike 54. Mike 54. Right here, right here. Red, top. Come.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. This is a catch by Ted Ginn. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 28. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Allen Robinson.
There. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. I got you.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And this one incomplete.
Trubisky's
Too much
pass.
contact to hold on to
Intended
that
for
one. And
Anthony
it's third
Miller.
down.
Incomplete.
So back-to-back incompletions.
He was covered by
Third down here in
Winfield.
10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Patterson on the draw play. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down.
A gain of 7.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
38-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro
The
is
kick
good.
is good.
And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays in the never zone.
For Chicago.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10
that culminates in a
at their own
touchdown
25-yard line.
Don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got to be a little shell-shocked. Down double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Going deep for Hopkins. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly
Brady's
picked.
pass
Second
intended
down.
for DeAndre Hopkins.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield.
It's
Even
now
if you don't
second
get
and
the catch,
10 at the
maybe you get a
25-yard
defensive
line.
penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
58's the mic, 58. 58's the mic. Hey, 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 hey.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
From the shotgun, against Jones. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard
Ronald
gain up to the
Jones is the ball
26.
carrier. He was
That's a
brought
good
down
start
at
to
the
this drive on the
26.
defensive side of the ball.
A gain of
Force the
1
incompletion
brings
on
up
first
third
down.
down
They're able
and
to shut
9.
down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Let's go.
Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9".
Hey, Alabama, Alabama.
Pick it up. Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Mike.
Throwing is Brady on third down.
You.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Tom Brady
Robert
sacked
Quinn in
by
there
Robert
for sack
Quinn.
number 85
A big
of
loss
his
on the
great
play.
career, moving
Brings
him
up
past
fourth
Hall of
down.
Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Cordero
42-yard punt,
Patterson
6
on the
on the return.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's...
And this is caught inside the 5.
Trubisky's
Touchdown,
pass complete to
Chicago.
number 12, Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson.
Touchdown, Chicago.
52 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead. And correct me if
The
I'm
extra
wrong, that was
point
just a
is
simple
good.
fly route, wasn't it?
No,
Makes
there's
the
nothing
score
to correct at all.
Bears
You've got
24,
it down pat.
Buccaneers
and I just remember
3.
as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Uh-oh, look out. That was the 9, and he
The
just
Bucks
kept
take
going
over
all the
first
way
and
to the
10
end zone for the touchdown.
at their own 25-yard line.
I got homies that can sleep without two. I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel. I got a lot of.
Brady going to bring the Bucks up with a first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. All right. Hey, 66.
Working from the gun, it's Brady.
Hey, let's get
The
this.
catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. He'll be
Brady's
dropped
pass
after a gain of about
complete to
6
DeAndre
across the
Hopkins.
30 to the 31.
It's a pickup of 6.
2 minutes
Brings up
remain
second
in the
and
first
4
half of this
at the
NFC
31-yard
Championship.
line.
And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53.
Hey,
Where you at? Who's that? Is that yours? Who's that?
Rip. Check 99.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And out across
That's
midfield
good.
down
For
to the
the Buccaneers.
45.
First
That
down.
one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at
This
the
offense finding
45-yard
its legs
line.
now. Here's another first and 10.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Let's go, D. Big series right here.
72.
Step it up. He's checking. Crash.
Alert. Check it, reload.
From the gun, it's Brady. Going deep for Hopkins. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. 45
Touchdown,
yards. And the Bucs are
Buccaneers.
able to close the gap just a bit. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did. All the way into the end zone.
The
and then he was
kick
on the
is
business
good.
end catching it once he
Makes
got over
the
the
score
screen.
Bears
Extra
24.
point splits the uprights.
Buccaneers 10.
And that cuts the lead to 24-10.
Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble, bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough,
David Montgomery,
I believe,
the
because
Bears
they get
ball
reeled in
carrier.
all the time when you sit
He
on
was
the
brought
ball.
down at the
I think that they will
28-yard
try and
line.
move the ball downfield,
1
try
yard
and squeeze a
gain.
few more
Brings
points
up 2nd
out of this
and
first
9.
half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Lock in.
Check 30.
They run with Patterson. A short gain here, maybe a
The
yard
running
to
back,
the
the ball
29.
carrier, Vita
Not a
Vea
whole lot
on
there.
the
The defense
stop.
was ready, it looked, for that
It's
run
a
pass
gain of a
option.
yard.
You get the sense
And it's
the next
3rd
time he has that
down.
opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Watch the curl.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for
Put that
Robinson.
team on the bus.
And he can't quite intercept it. Zone
Trubisky's
coverage, free safety was
intended
there.
for Allen
Couldn't come up with it, and now it's 4th down.
Pat
Certainly no
O'Donnell
lack
on the
of
punt for
aggressiveness
the
here.
Bears.
They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
On the return is Peterson. An 8-yard return there.
The Bucs take over 1st and
47.
10.
And controlling the
At their own
football, switching
28-yard
hands
line.
with very little time remaining until the half. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
The
Brady's
Pro Bowler
pass.
DeAndre Hopkins, the
Intended for
intended
DeAndre
receiver.
Hopkins.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Brady's
Coverage on the play
incompletion
by
on
Kyle
1st down
Fuller.
leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check.
Alert!
The final shot before half for Brady. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial
That's
up
the
the
end
long
of
way
the
way
first
out
half.
there, but it'll be
With the
3rd
score,
down.
Bears
So we've
24,
reached halftime here in
Buccaneers
the NFC
10.
Championship. As we send you a stone's throw away
Eddie
across
Pinheiro
I-4
to
to
kick off
Orlando.
for
There
Chicago.
standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the 2nd half now underway in the NFC Championship game. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
72.
Check curls. 53.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8.
Brady's pass.
Leaves him with 2 to
Complete
go on
to
2nd down.
Gronkowski.
That's a
It's a gain
staple
of
of this
8.
offense.
Brings
Drag
up
route to the
2nd
tight
and
end.
2.
He's unable to use
At
his
the
size to bring back
33-yard
much more
line.
yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
From the gun, Brady. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
And the
And he'll get it
Buccaneers
out near 40
first
to the
down.
39. Just his 2nd catch of the game
1st
so
and 10
far.
at
This
the
one moves the
39-yard
chains.
line.
Get out my way, little. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top of it. Bust down, but
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Rabbit.
45.
Operating from the gun. Brady, this into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. Nothing at
Brady's
all on that one. It'll be second down.
to Ronald
That
Jones.
was a simple throw and catch.
No
Even
gain on
with
the
that
play.
completion,
Brings up
0
second
yards
and
gained.
10
So they're behind
at the
schedule.
39-yard line.
Distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
Brady's throw incomplete.
Brady's
That'll leave him
pass
with a 3rd and
complete
2
to
coming
Tyler
up. They got
Johnson.
8 yards there.
That's a
Brandon,
gain of
perfect
8.
defense in this
Brings up
situation
3rd
would have meant
and
that there was an
2.
incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed it off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That's good for a
4
Buccaneers
yards on the
first
pickup.
down.
Good enough to extend the drive.
First
Into
and
their
10 at the
territory now. This is
49-yard
first
line.
and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Here's Brady to throw. Caught left side Hopkins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard
another
line.
Tampa
2
Bay
catches in the first
Buccaneers.
half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a
First and
first.
10 at the 34-yard line.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Alert, alert. 3 down.
72.
Switch. Check 45's the mic. Check 45's the mic.
Come on.
45's the mic. 45.
Hey, check.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans. 34 yards.
Buccaneers.
And the Bucs have made this a
Tucker
one-score
McCann
game.
for the extra point.
That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect
Makes the
combination
score
of urgency,
Bears 24.
yet relaxed enough to get it
Buccaneers
done.
17. Brett Maher is set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Maher to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a
The
yard
Bears
shy
take
of there at
over
the
first and
24.
10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, first and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down
No
right
gain on
at
the
the
play, and
line
it'll
of
be
scrimmage.
second down.
No gain on the play.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the
24-yard
defensive tackle
line.
position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow the ball carrier.
Well, we're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. Again, it's Cohen. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
Tariq Cohen, the ball
4
carrier.
yards the gain, and it'll
He
bring
was
up a
brought
3rd
down by
down.
Levante
Well, you
Davis.
certainly have to give a little credit
A gain
here
of
because
4.
they're playing
And
this
it's
game now
3rd
at
down.
their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Switch. Check 3.
Ran,
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight
Pat
ball game,
O'Donnell on
and they
the
got
punt
it
for the
done.
Bears.
Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
So a good punt, but a solid
Bucs take over
12-yard
first and
return.
10
And the Bucs
at
will get
their
ready
own
to go on
34-yard
offense.
line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory,
Jones,
why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what
secondary there.
Brings up second
That's
and
amazing
10.
because that drive
At the 35-yard line.
no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa. And he'll go down. The Bears get there
Tom
for
Brady
the sack. Khalil
Mack.
Credit him with a
loss
sack
of
as
10
he
yards
buries
on
him
the
for
play.
a loss of 10.
It's now 3rd down.
Wait, set. Alabama. 380.
59. Check. Kill.
Switch. Ozzy. 53, Linda.
36. Switch.
All right, here we go. 53, Linda.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. DeAndre Hopkins. 76 yards. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. I know this defense knew it coming into the game, Charles, and they know it even more now. DeAndre Hopkins is a tough cover.
24-24.
And anytime you see him out there and there's less than double or triple teaming him,
Brett Maher
take a
set
shot
to
with him.
kick off.
Just what you're talking about. If he's such a tough cover, one guy's not going to get it done. Throw the ball out there. Let him go get it.
This will make it into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of
complete
midfield.
to Anthony Miller.
23
It's
yards,
a gain
the
of
final
23
tally.
yards. 1st down, Chicago.
180.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Come to my world. We want it.
Alert.
Check. Lucky.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Pass.
14
Complete
yards
to
into
Cordero
Chicago
Patterson.
1st down.
But
A
one
gain
of the
of
ways
14.
the quarterbacks keep all the receivers
And the
alive in a
Bears
play,
1st down.
never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
Cohen, the ball
He'll
carrier.
lose a yard there, and it's
Brought
2nd
down
and
behind
11.
the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit
It's a
back
loss
and
of a
marvel
yard.
at what he can do
Brings up
defensively.
2nd and
Speed,
11.
strength,
At the
quickness.
Buccaneers'
He's the whole
41-yard
package,
line.
and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
2nd and 11 at the 41.
45's the mic. 3 buzz.
One quarter remains until the NFC crowns its champion. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And he is
Trubisky's
out of
pass.
bounds, but not
Complete
before
to
he's
Cole
inside the
Kmet.
30. His first catch
gain
in this
of 14.
NFC Championship game,
1st
and it's a
down,
1st down.
Chicago.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Mike 9.
They go play action. Trubisky.
Man, I got
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away
and incomplete.
Now that'll bring up second down
and 10.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
Ricky.
Mike 9. Hey.
Hey, 18.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the first down marker at the Bucs' 18-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Once more, they turn to Patterson. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. The Bears on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. Patterson. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Ball carried by the running back.
That one good for 16
he was
as the
taken
drive
down
continues.
at the 10-yard line.
Well, that last one makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. First down, a run with Cohen. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
At the
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brings up
definitely
2nd
tough to
and
get
8.
down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
I got him.
On 2nd down, Montgomery. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
Montgomery, the Bears ball carrier.
Absolutely love the effort
He was brought down at the 8-yard line.
It's
a gain of a yard.
The line of scrimmage.
And it's 3rd
nice linebacker
down.
play.
The Bears on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Now Trubisky. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
To Anthony Miller.
Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
It's
so now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. This is up and good from Pinheiro. And it's 3-0.
Bears hit the scoreboard first. Buccaneers
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
I don't know what y'all debate. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession, and they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession gigantic.
Left down defense. And here we go. Shift. Watch out. Kill. Alert!
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And they've run the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Sponge, no. Shift. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Sugar. Check. Alpha.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, 66. Alpha. Deuce.
Now a play fake. Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, look,
first
we're
and
watching
10
a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he'll be taken down at the
David
44-yard line.
The Bears ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4
Devin
on
White
first,
on
and
the
that'll make it
tackle.
second down.
A gain
Gotta
of 4.
figure now, after
It's
getting
now
that turnover, they're just going to be
2nd and 6
happy to keep the ball on the
at
ground,
the
right?
44-yard line.
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Lavonte David. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Intercepted.
A critical
The Bucs
error
take
there
over
in a
first and
tight
10
game of the fourth.
at their own
All you
48-yard
talk
line.
about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general. There he goes left side. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones, 52 yards.
Touchdown,
and the Bucs are going to retake the
Buccaneers.
lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
31. Bears 27.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college
Bears take over
did it to my
first and
Tennessee
10
Volunteers,
at their
and that was
own
a big reason why
25-yard
my
line.
team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
Look at me. I bet you can't do it like me. Can't see me when I get on the ground. Game on, it's about to go down. A juke and shake it all up.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
At the 29-yard
That'll be a
line.
pickup of 4 as
4
they work
yards
with
on
this
the pickup.
4-point fourth quarter
Second
lead.
and
they'll
6.
work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Alert, 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 alert.
25, check 25. Check.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the
David
38-yard line.
Montgomery, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 9
Fourth
yards.
quarter, down to the final
And the
2 minutes,
Bears
and we've got a
first
one-score
down.
game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On first down, it's Patterson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but
Devin
this
White
time
on
they
the
get him
tackle.
behind the line.
It's
2
a loss
yards
of
to
2.
loss, second
Brings
and
up
12.
2nd and 12.
Play
At the
action.
36-yard
It's Trubisky.
line.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He
Trubisky
throws it
on the
away.
keeper.
And now it's third.
Incomplete on
I
the
see you nodding
throwaway.
your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will get him down a couple
Trubisky's
yards
pass.
shy of the first down marker. A
Complete to
nice
Cordero
tackle coming up
Patterson.
from his free safety spot.
A pickup
He'll
of
get
10.
10 there, but it leaves him
brings
just
up
short for fourth down. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call.
Here we go.
So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Patterson. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back
The
at
running
the
back
40.
again, the ball
Officially,
carrier.
it's a 1-yard
Vita
loss. So it's
Vea
going to bring
on
up
the stop.
2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard. Brings up
Now
2nd
is
and
Trubisky.
11. at the 40-yard line.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
Trubisky's
Now the Bears going to
pass
call the first of their timeouts.
Cole Kmet.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go
6.
in the game.
And it's
one thing you're
third
hoping
down.
for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Mike 9! I don't think you got it, son!
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off.
Mitchell
He's taken down.
sacked.
What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on fourth down.
18. Lock in. Hey, turn it up.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Steps away to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.